this right here is found in our Sanchin, katas 1 and 2, or Ichi and Ni. How we do this is when we're in this position here with our arms, this elbow bend is going to stay about the same when we do the flop down part. So here, we just flop it down. The hands go from fist to open and flop down. Now you notice my elbow lifts up as I do it. But as I lift up, the elbow that's bent here stays about the same as it flops down. The next part is after we flop it down, we're going to form a tiger claw. Now the tiger claw is formed like this. There's a gap in between the fingers there. So a deliberate open hands and flop, deliberate form of the tiger claw, and then rip. Now this rip, when it's done, the back and the pecs are both working in this one. The pecs are the one accelerating, but then the pecs are fighting that sudden acceleration. So the pecs are acting as a brake. So both the pecs and the back, triceps and the biceps all should be getting a workout in this dynamic ripping motion here. Now, whenever we do this here, do not expect it to be an Oyo for it. This is not an Oyo. This right here is a health maintenance application. Now, we're coming through, flop it down, and pull. When we pull up to here, you're going to form the fist, and as you form the fist, act like you've got to hold a piece of meat on the opponent. It could be an ear, it could be the side of the neck. You got to hold a piece of meat. Maybe you got to hold a piece of clothing, and you're balling that clothing or meat up into the tiger claw. So after you make the rip, pull, and as you do, you rip around and you pull us up to a high chamber up here. Not a low chamber like we do most of the time in classical Okinawan martial arts. High chamber for this one. Now, a common beginner mistake is they'll get lazy and let that elbow go down. Do not. Keep this arm basically parallel with the ground below you when you pull that back. As you come out to do it again, the hand's going to open. You're just going to raise them straight up. So here from the side, just going to raise them straight up, and then I'm going to flop down. Okay, out from here, I'm going to raise them straight up with open hand, flop them down. Now notice again, the elbow. As it comes up, the elbow's here, then as it flops down, the elbow raises out to the side. Now notice my elbow doesn't go parallel with the hand, it doesn't go above the hand. There's a slight angle to my arm there. So again, from chamber, you come up and flop, make the tiger claw, rip. Now whenever I rip, the elbow will bend a little bit, not on the flop. So as I'm here and I pull back, the elbow is going to bend a little bit. In other words, this angle is going to reduce as I do the ripping motion. Also notice I'm not trying to keep it on a wall in front of me here. The hands do pull back a little bit as I go through this motion here. Now in Sanchin Ichi, you're starting here with fists, hands open as you flop them down. Sanchin Ni, we're doing everything open hand, so the hand's already open. Here, boom, you're still doing the fists, you pull in, and you're still opening. Everything's the same. The only difference between 1 and 2 is 1 starts with the hands here, and then they have to open as they flop. 1, the hand's already open, so they just need to flop over. And I hope this helps you with that part of Sanchin Ichi Ni in our system.